What's up, YouTube? Country CEO back again with another video. Welcome back to the channel. Glad that you can join me on this blessed day. How do you know? How do I know it's blessed? Because I'm alive, right? If you're on 6 feet on top of the ground and not 6 feet under the ground, it's a good day and you are blessed, right? All right, so look, got a great topic, interesting topic. One of my subs asked this question, thought it was great. Something that I never considered while I was in it in my early years, but then became a point of interest in my later years, right? Right. What's the topic? Topic is finding a work-life balance while being a dump truck owner, operator, or driver, right? I'm going to say it again. Finding a work-life balance, all right, if you are a driver or a owner operator in the dump truck business. Okay. All right. So beginning, I need to tell you that, hey, it makes sense that there must be a healthy balance between work, your truck, and time for what? Family. I'm a pastor, so making sure that I keep God as a priority in my life. Whether it be recreation, because all work and no play make Jack a dull boy, right? All right, so you need, recreation. And so finding that balance between work and trying to grow your business, but then also making sure you have time to recreate and give priority to some other things in your life, right? How do you do that? Well, I think the first thing, or I'll give you 5 things that'll help you with that. The first one being, number one, you need to be aware that being an owner operator or a dump truck driver has in it long hours, all right, and sometimes some extended weeks, all right. You can expect obviously 50 to 60 hours a week in this business, all right. That's easy to do. That's a no-brainer, right? I mean, you basically in the summertime when it doesn't get dark to 12, I mean, you're gonna do anywhere between 9 to 11 hours a day, right? 5 hours a week. I mean, 5 days a week. I'm sorry, and then it's gonna be some Saturdays involved. It could be longer, right? But you can expect to do 50 to 60 hours. I'm telling you, right? And I'm thinking and really calculating just the work time. But if you calculate in the time that you actually get up that in the morning, the time that you actually leave your house, and then look at from the time you actually drive home and make it home, all that ain't got nothing to do with the fact on the job working. This is just drive time, get up time, driving home, and then getting out the truck, winding down, all that. When you add in those hours, and I'm not trying to scare nobody, I'm just telling you the reality, you're going to put in 12 to 13 hours a day. All right, especially in summertime, peak time working. All right, that's just how it is, right? All right, so there's a lot of hours. So you need to be aware from the get-go that you are putting in a lot of hours, right? 5 days, 50 to 60 hours, and then on Saturdays, potentially more, weekends, that's just what it is, okay? So being aware. Number 2, be aware of the propensity to be so driven to succeed that you use it as a reason not to take a break. I'm going to say that again. Be aware of the propensity to be so driven to succeed that you use it as a reason to not take a break. All right? Been there and done that. I can tell you about it, right? Trying to get this thing off the ground, trying to go grow this thing. Don't want to miss that money looking good, right? And we will use that as the excuse to not take a break, and we will just be so driven to go get it, because the business is a business of where you got to get it while it's there. Don't miss that, man. You got to get it while it's there. All right. And so what happens is you will figure out a way, man. I used to do it all the time to go and make that money and while it's there. Right. But don't forget that you got to have time for yourself to recreate, family time, God time. If you're me, you got to be able to do those things. OK, so you need to be aware of that. Right. All right. Because my grandmother used to say, even a mule gets tired. Even a mule gets tired. Did you get that? Even a mule gets tired at some point, right? And you'll work yourself to death, man. And then that can become an unhealthy thing, right? All right. So, another saying my grandmother used to say, even a goat got sense enough to get out the rain, right? So you got to have enough sense enough to know when it's time to take a break. Okay. All right. And then, so you heard me talk before about unhealthy eating and things of that nature. And when you working a lot of hours like that, all you doing is grabbing stuff during the day, eating. That could be unhealthy. And then if you're getting in late and eating 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, anybody will tell you eating and laying down on that food is not good for you. I think I might be preaching a little bit. Let me come out of that mode. Okay. All right. So be aware of the propensity to do that. All right. Number 3. All right. You need to pre-plan time off for family and recreation. Pre-plan that thing, right? That's basically what I used to have to do when I knew that I was getting to my wits' end, my nerves was getting bad, I was getting stressed. I would make up in my mind, okay, next weekend I'm off. I don't care if they're offering work. I'm taking off. All right. And I know somebody, y'all guys are smart. Somebody saying, well, country CEO, you just said you got to get it while it's there. Are you going to leave the money on the table? No. That's when you go, and you should, as a dump truck owner, I don't care if you got but one truck, you need fill-ins. All right. And that's going to be another video. You need fill-ins. All right. And you use your fill-ins on the weekend. That way the truck still makes the money. And all you're going to be out of is what, $100-something to pay a guy to make that money for you on that Saturday. Or make that money for you on that Friday if you and your family are finna go out of town. Get you some fill-ins, right? So pre-plan. The way that you find this work-life balance, pre-plan time off for family, recreation, and those things. All right? Number 4, you need someone to hold you accountable. All right? That could be your wife. That could be a buddy. That could be a brother or sister, a mom or dad. But you need somebody to hold you accountable to make sure that you're giving time to these other things in your life, that you're finding balance in your life. Okay? Somebody to hold you accountable. Somebody to get in your ear and remind you, hey, bud, didn't you say you was taking on? Hey, bud, didn't you say you was taking the family to Texas or to New York or to Nashville for the weekend? Hey, bud, didn't you say you was taking a vacation this summer? So we need somebody. It may be best to get you somebody to hold you accountable to do these things. Okay? All right. And so lastly, stick to your plan. Okay? Stick to the plan. Once you pre-plan, you got somebody that's holding you accountable. Stick to your plan. Pre-plan and then stick to the plan. I can't tell you how many times I've laid out stuff. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take off and do blah, blah, blah. And then somebody calls. Nice job. I'm going to hit a quick lick. And I rearrange or do away with my plan to go make that money, right? That's how I used to do in the early days. But as I got older, got a little bit smarter, I began to get the fill-ins, and then they can take care of that for me. That allowed me to stick to what my original plan was, okay? All right, so look, finding a work-life balance. If this video has been valuable to you, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Let me summarize them before I leave. If you want to find a work-life balance in the dump truck business as a driver or a owner-operator, number 1, be aware, first of all, that this thing can get into 50, 60 hours in just 5 days. Saturday, it'll be more hours. All right? Number 2, be aware of the propensity to be so driven to succeed, all right, that you'll use it as an excuse not to take a break. Number 3, pre-plan time off for family and recreation. Number 4, have someone in your life to hold you accountable. And then number 5, stick to your plan. All right? So look, man, you can do it. Sweetheart, you can do it. It's just all about putting your mind to it and making that thing happen, right? All right, so look, no grind, no shine. I'm out of here.